A crossroads of cultures and religions. The Kushan Empire was a powerful state that emerged in the 1st century CE in the region of Central Asia. It was a crossroads of cultures and religions, where people from different parts of the world came together to trade, share ideas, and create a unique blend of art, architecture, and philosophy. The Kushan Empire was founded by a group of nomadic tribes who migrated from the steppes of Central Asia to the fertile valleys of the Indus and Ganges rivers. They were skilled horsemen and warriors, and they quickly established themselves as a dominant force in the region. Under the leadership of their first king, Kujalika Advisors, the Kushans expanded their territory to include parts of modern-day Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India. They established a capital at Peshawar, which became a center of trade and culture. The Kushan Empire was a melting pot of different cultures and religions. The Kushans themselves were of Indo-European origin, but they also had significant influences from the Greeks, Persians, and Indians. They adopted Buddhism as their official religion, but they also tolerated other faiths, such as Hinduism, Zoroastrianism, and Nestorian Christianity. The Kushan Empire was also known for its art and architecture. The Kushans created a unique style that blended elements from different cultures, such as Greek, Indian, and Persian. They built magnificent palaces, temples, and stupas, which were adorned with intricate carvings and sculptures. In this video, we will explore the history, culture, and legacy of the Kushan Empire. We will examine the political, economic, and social factors that contributed to its rise and fall. We will also look at the art, architecture, and religion of the Kushans, and how they influenced the cultures of the region. Join us on this journey through time and space as we discover the fascinating world of the Kushan Empire. The Kushan Empire emerged in the 1st century CE during a period of political and social upheaval in Central Asia. The region was dominated by the Parthians, who were a powerful Iranian dynasty that controlled a vast empire stretching from the Euphrates to the Indus. The Kushans were originally a confederation of nomadic tribes who lived in the steppes of Central Asia. They were skilled horsemen and warriors, and they often raided the settled regions to the south. In the mid-1st century CE, a charismatic leader named Kujalika Advisors emerged among the Kushans. He was able to unite the various tribes under his banner and establish a powerful kingdom in the region. Kujalika Advisors was succeeded by his son, Vimatakto, who continued his father's policies of expansion and consolidation. Vimatakto conquered the regions of Bactria and Sogdiana, which were rich in resources and strategically important. Under Vimatakto, the Kushan Empire became a major power in Central Asia. The Kushans established a capital at Peshawar, which became a center of trade and culture. They also established a network of trade routes that connected the Mediterranean world with China and India. The Kushans were known for their military prowess and their ability to assimilate different cultures. They adopted many aspects of Persian and Greek culture, such as the use of coins and the art of sculpture. They also adopted Buddhism as their official religion, which helped to unify the diverse population of the empire. The Kushan Empire reached its zenith under the reign of Kanishka the Great, who ruled from 127 to 150 CE. Kanishka was a patron of the arts and sciences, and he sponsored the construction of many magnificent buildings and monuments. Kanishka also convened the 4th Buddhist Council, which was held in Kashmir in 100 CE. The council was attended by hundreds of Buddhist scholars and monks, and it resulted in the compilation of many important Buddhist texts. Despite its many achievements, the Kushan Empire was not immune to internal strife and external pressures. The empire began to decline in the 3rd century CE as a result of invasions by the Sassanid Persians and the White Huns. In the next segment, we will explore the art and architecture of the Kushan Empire and how it reflected the diverse cultural influences of the region. The Kushan Empire was known for its distinctive art and architecture, which reflected the diverse cultural influences of the region. The Kushans blended elements from Greek, Indian, and Persian cultures to create a unique style that was both beautiful and functional. One of the most famous examples of Kushan art is the statue of the Buddha from Gandhara. The statue depicts the Buddha in a realistic style, with Greek-inspired features such as wavy hair and a flowing robe. The statue is a testament to the Kushans' ability to assimilate different cultures and create something new and beautiful. The Kushans also built many magnificent buildings and monuments, such as the Bamiyan Buddhas in Afghanistan. The Bamiyan Buddhas were 2 giant statues of the Buddha that were carved into the side of a cliff. They were over 50 meters tall and were considered to be one of the greatest artistic achievements of the Kushan Empire. The Kushans also built many stupas, which were large mounds of earth or stone that contained relics of the Buddha or other important Buddhist figures. The stupas were often decorated with intricate carvings and sculptures, which depicted scenes from the life of the Buddha or other important religious figures. The Kushans were also known for their use of coins, which were used as a medium of exchange throughout the empire. The Kushan coins were made of gold, silver, and copper, and they often depicted the rulers of the empire or important religious figures. The Kushan Empire's art and architecture had a profound influence on the cultures of the region. The style of the Bamiyan Buddhas, for example, was later adopted by the Gupta Empire in India, and it became a hallmark of Indian art and architecture. In the next segment, we will explore the religion of the Kushan Empire and how it influenced the cultures of the region. The Kushan Empire was a melting pot of different religions and beliefs. The Kushans themselves were of Indo-European origin, but they also had significant influences from the Greeks, Persians, and Indians. They adopted Buddhism as their official religion, but they also tolerated other faiths, such as Hinduism, Zoroastrianism, and Nestorian Christianity. Buddhism played a significant role in the Kushan Empire. The Kushans adopted Buddhism in the 1st century CE, and it became the official religion of the empire under Kanishka the Great. Buddhism helped to unify the diverse population of the empire, and it provided a sense of moral and spiritual guidance. The Kushans were also known for their patronage of Buddhism. They sponsored the construction of many stupas, temples, and monasteries, which became centers of learning and culture. The Kushans also convened the 4th Buddhist Council, which was held in Kashmir in 100 CE. The council was attended by hundreds of Buddhist scholars and monks, and it resulted in a compilation of many important Buddhist texts. Despite their adoption of Buddhism, the Kushans also tolerated other religions. Hinduism, for example, was practiced by many people in the empire, especially in the regions of Mathura and Ujjain. The Kushans also had significant Zoroastrian and Nestorian Christian communities, which were influenced by the Persian and Greek cultures of the empire. The Kushan Empire's religious tolerance and diversity had a profound influence on the cultures of the region. It helped to create a sense of unity and shared identity, despite the many differences in language, culture, and religion. In the next segment, we will explore the legacy of the Kushan Empire and how it influenced the cultures of the region and beyond. The Kushan Empire had a profound influence on the cultures of the region and beyond. Its art, architecture, and religion helped to create a unique blend of cultures that still resonates today. The Kushan Empire's art and architecture, for example, had a significant impact on the cultures of India and Central Asia. The style of the Bamiyan Buddhas, for example, was later adopted by the Gupta Empire in India, and it became a hallmark of Indian art and architecture. The Kushan Empire's religious tolerance and diversity also had a lasting impact on the region. It helped to create a sense of unity and shared identity, despite the many differences in language, culture, and religion. This legacy can still be seen today in the diverse religious and cultural landscape of the region. The Kushan Empire's legacy also extends beyond the region. Its trade routes connected the Mediterranean world with China and India, and they helped to facilitate the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. The Kushans were known for their use of coins, which were used as a medium of exchange throughout the empire. The Kushan coins were made of gold, silver, and copper, and they often depicted the rulers of the empire or important religious figures. The Kushan Empire declined in the 3rd century CE as a result of invasions by the Sassanid Persians and the White Huns. However, its legacy lived on in the cultures of the region and beyond. In conclusion, the Kushan Empire was a crossroads of cultures and religions, where people from different parts of the world came together to trade, share ideas, and create a unique blend of art, architecture, and philosophy. Its legacy can still be seen today in the diverse religious and cultural landscape of the region, and in the art, architecture, and philosophy of the world.